Hello, everyone. It is time for Cousins Conversations. I'm going to let you guys come on in the room. As you come in, let me know if this is your first Cousins Conversations and let me know where you are coming from. Some of you, we have some regulars, so I am happy to see you guys back. Hi, I am Glorious Creations. Again, this is Cousins Conversations. We do these Fridays at 5. My name is Angel. I am the marketing coordinator for Donna's Recipe, and I normally do these with my co-host Tahir, who is at the Black Media, but he's not feeling well, so it's just me today. And first time from Maryland, we're welcome. Thank you. You like my hair? I had some inspiration. I wonder who can guess where the inspiration is from, but I was not here last week, so if you were here last week and I got some beautiful messages, comments and things of hoping that I feel better, so thank you so much for your prayers and nice comments. So I'm happy you guys love my hair. I actually did record this, so if you want to see how I did it, make sure you come back to the Donna's Recipe page so we could check it out. Hi from South Carolina, second time here. We appreciate you. I think you won too before. What is that? JAFCTJ5. So if this is your first Cousins Conversations, we have conversations and we let you guys come on the live and share your experiences, as well as we have some fun games and giveaways and prizes. So I am going to go ahead and get the Cousins Conversation started, and feel free to request to come on the live so that you can talk with me. And also, if you want to comment down below, you can go ahead and do so. Hi from South Carolina. Hello. Glad you are loving your products. Yes, I did. Got a message saying it's coming. So I'm so happy that you guys are coming back. So if this is your first Cousins Conversations, I do want you to come onto the live because we have some regulars and we do reward you from coming on and speaking with us. So the first topic for Cousins Conversations today is: do you feel like hair trauma is an actual thing? So what I mean by that, do you feel like there are situations that happen specifically to your hair, with your hair, that create trauma? And if you feel this way, do you feel like we have a safe space to express those feelings of trauma without being judged or people just saying, oh, it's just hair or it'll grow back? Do you feel like your feelings are validated by just society or people in general when you experience what you perceive to be trauma specifically surrounded around your hair? So if you want to come in, send a request. So I'm going to bring on, actually, I'm sorry, but if you do not have a profile picture, I'm not going to bring you on, just because I want to be sure that this is not like a robot or anything like that. So if you want to come on, go ahead and send the request and we can talk about it. People will always judge, so I just work on myself and try not to worry. Yeah, and I totally agree with that. And it's not so much about being judged, it's more so about being supported. Like, if you had a traumatic experience with your hair, do you feel like you have the necessary support to be able to go through that? Or do you feel like people just kind of sweep it under the rug, like it's just hair? And is it just hair? Should we have trauma surrounding our hair? Is that even a thing? Or is it like there's so many different levels to that. So I'm gonna see if anyone would like to join to come in on the conversation. And if you're camera shy, you can also comment and I will read them. I did see a comment about what do we sell. So Donna's Recipe is a vegan hair care brand by Tabitha Brown and Gina Woods. It's wonderful sweet potato pie. I actually have some of the products right here because I was doing my hair. So this is the hair cream. This is the hair and scalp oil. We have shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner. We also have strength hair oil and vegan bites and gummies, and they are for all hair types, not just natural hair. And so much definition, hydration, shine, hair will grow. Kim in Orlando, first timer. I was told it's just hair when chemo took my hair out. And we understand the sentiment of people wanting you to focus on the bigger picture, but I feel like we should be supported in dealing with trauma surrounding our hair. Like, I honestly feel that way. So if you want to come in and share your experiences or how you feel. Hello, I believe hair trauma is an issue. I'm in menopausal state and I'm having issues with my hair. I have tried everything. This will be my third time trying Donna's recipe, which I love. No results. Hormones are very tricky when it comes to hair, and not even just with menopause, but like postpartum, and also COVID. Like, COVID just wrecks havoc on your system and can cause extreme hair loss and shedding and thinning. And I'm just so thankful for Donna's recipe because I had COVID twice and my hair was coming out like hamster ball size of hair in my hand, and I was so distraught. I didn't know what was happening. So I would, if you trying the products already, maybe seek a professional to see if there's anything extra that you can be doing. But we do appreciate you trying the products and hope that you're loving them. Definitely have to try the products. Yes, I think so too, because how do we present ourselves daily? I would like to come on with you. So Plum 45 Lorene Queen, if you send the request, go ahead and send the request and I'll bring you on and we can chat. Since having gray hair, it's very difficult to manage. So I am not at that stage yet. I don't know if you can see, but I do have, this is my area where I have a lot of my platinum streaks, and it is very different experience on this part of my hair versus the back. I can tell that hair is just a little bit more coarse and unruly, and she just wants to do what she wants, and I try my best to let her. So I'm going to bring in Lorene. Sure I'm not missing any comments. Kinky Girl Talk join. Hey girl, hey. My hair is beautiful. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing, my love?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing kind of sleepy. I was just strolling and happened to see you live today.
Okay.
I am Lorene Queen. I am on Facebook. And I'm just interested in what you're talking about on today. And I am from South Carolina.
Okay. South Carolina. So what your name is actually Lorene? That's your name?
Yes,
Okay.
that's my middle name, Lorene, and I just add Queen on the end of
Because
it.
you're a queen and that's your business.
Amen. Amen. I actually have a broadcast myself every Saturday night at 8:45. I promote Jesus on my page. I have a guest to come in and share their gifts of God. So that's what I do. So if you're available some Saturday nights at 8:45 p.m., join Lorene Queen and the guests and the fam. We have a great time celebrating the Lord.
Okay.
But
So do you
I have
do you feel like there's hair trauma? Do you feel like hair trauma is a thing? And do you feel supported if you've ever felt that?
Well, when I was growing up, I had very, very short hair. And it damaged me along the way because, I was being called different names like bald head, nappy head, and, a lot of things pertaining, to, and I look at that as being, it was trauma. Because my hair was shorter and it wasn't like other people's hair, and the name calling and everything. So a lot that was added into that was hair trauma.
Yeah.
It was hair trauma because my hair was different, you know, it was broken in certain areas and stuff. So yes, I do believe in hair trauma. And then, you know, like people that go through when they have chemo and things like that, and they have to, you know, get those treatments and their hair fall out, and you know, it stresses people.
Yeah,
It stresses
absolutely.
people.
Do you
Hmm.
feel like we are understanding of that as a society? Do you feel like, or we just kind of tell people to get over it? It's just hair; it'll grow back.
Well, you know, that's the main thing people will, you know, will say to you. It's just hair. It's gonna grow back, as what you just said, but it's not that easy for people when they're going through something
Hmm.
very deep, you know.
Right,
And it's hard for them to accept that statement because they're going through a lot, and most people are used to having hair. So when that things of that nature come along with a sickness, it's very hard for them to accept that because of what they're experiencing.
right. Okay, I definitely agree with that. And I appreciate you coming on. If you could send Donna's Recipe a direct message with your name and mailing address within the hour of the live so that we can send you something for joining in on the Cousins Conversations.
I'm going to send it to you while I'm on here right now.
Okay,
Uh,
go ahead and there should be like an X at the top right hand corner. So if you X
okay.
out of that, I can bring on the next person.
Okay, all right. And it was good speaking with you, and I hope
Good
to
speaking
catch you
with
again
you.
and join in on your live,
Okay,
okay?
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, so let's see. Do I have any other requests? Um, does anyone else want to come on and talk about the hair trauma? And uh Shantae, do you want to come on? Because I see you saying hello. You could come on. So I personally do believe hair trauma is a thing, and it has not happened just one time. I remember getting my hair cut for the first time. I asked for it. I had hair down my back. I You could not tell me I was not Aaliyah. I had hair down my back. I had all the layers. I wore the fatigues. I wore the bandana. It was a whole thing, but stay focused. So anyway, I went to get my haircut at the salon. I was in college, so that wasn't my regular hairstylist, and I hated the haircut. I hate when I say I hated it. When I say I cried, and every time I looked in the mirror, I cried because I was like, what? And I just felt so unattractive. Like I really felt like I was ugly, and I hated it. And it was to me, it was a very traumatic experience. And then people were like, "It's just hair; it'll grow back." Well, what about in the meantime while it's growing back, and I'm not confident in my own skin? But then people will say, "Well, you need to raise your self-esteem." It's just like, listen to me. So I'm gonna bring on Shantae. Shantae is actually one of our beautiful brand ambassadors who actually just did another big chop. So courage to that. Shout outs to chatting with Shantae. Hey girl.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Girl, tell me why I got the time mixed up. I'm so listen. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. Tell the people who you are, where you're calling from.
Of course. Hi, cousins. I'm Shantae. I am coming from Louisiana, born and raised. I always got to represent, period. And I've been a brand ambassador with Donna's Recipe. This year will be 2 years, and it's been an incredible journey just, expanding my community with the natural hair community and getting to know myself through my natural hair. It's kind of like a reintroduction to my hair because I've only been natural 7 years. So, which seems like a long time, and it is, but for the first 20 plus years, I wasn't. I was relaxed and permed. And so it's really just been getting to know my natural hair in its true state. So, yeah, that's me, y'all.
So, do you feel like, as far as the conversation, do you feel like hair trauma is a thing?
So I was listening to you tell your story about how you got your hair cut and how you cried. That was me because not to sound a certain way, but prior to going natural and doing my big chop, I was one of the girls with the long, full hair, and I was, like I said, I was relaxed and permed all my life. That's all I knew
Mhm.
myself to be, with long, straight, full hair, right?
Right.
And it was getting to the point where, when you're able to start doing your
Mhm.
own hair without your mom or someone else doing your hair. So I was doing that, but I wasn't taking the best care of it. I didn't really have a routine or regimen. So, and I was looking at my hair through the lens of, well, it's long. I can swing it, I can do it, flip it, but if you were to really look at my hair, is not healthy. So I was prioritizing length over health.
Mm,
So my mom was telling me, and my stylist, my beautician at the time, was telling me, okay, baby girl, we're going to have to, trim the ends. Trim the ends. Okay, I can do a little trim as long as the hair is still right here. I'm straight. And so I get to the salon and everything's all good. And when it came time for the trim, I went from here and now I got a Bobbiana. Wait, what's
Fabiana,
this? A Bobbiana? No, I got a Roberts. What's this? No, 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 no. You're like, no,
that
ma'am. And
wasn't the plan.
that was not the plan because my hair was more damaged than I thought,
Right.
right? And I mean, I cried, and it's so crazy because not in a bully type of way, but I would poke fun at people like I would see on TV or movies and they would have to get their hair cut near in the chair.
Right.
That was me. And it's like it triggered something that I didn't even know was there when it came to the relationship I had with my hair. And that was my introduction to, oh wait, we as women, even as younger girls, we have a emotional attachment, some traumatic and some, dramatic in my
So I'm
my
gonna
experience.
I'm glad that you said that.
Hmm.
I'm going to, I saw there are a couple of men in here, but
Hmm.
you said women.
Yeah,
So, like, women have this. We just actually exclude men from having that.
we
But think
do.
about the
I'm
men
sorry,
that have,
man.
like, when their tape line is messed up and they got like a big
Hmm.
fit, that's traumatic. Or if they
Right.
start balding in their
Balding at
20s
yeah.
and they
Yeah.
used to have like waves. So
Hmm.
don't
I don't want
exclude
to
the male
exclude the men, but
cousins.
it's like I've only seen not okay. So we're all human, so we have those emotional
Mhm.
attachments, even if we don't think of it that way. But I've only seen it through
Right.
women. And even my own personal family, friends, myself, movies. So it's not like oh, men don't go through it. They don't know, what's going on. But I've only seen it that way through women.
Maybe.
And so, but we as people, we do have this emotional attachment to our hair. And I know for me, it's because I made my long hair such a part of my identity. Like I'm the girl with the thick brows and the
Hmm.
long hair, right? I'm the woman with the thick brows and the short hair now because I did my
Right.
second big chop. And I never thought I would chop off my hair even once, let alone twice. But yeah, a couple weeks ago I did my second big chop because I was missing my short hair. But yeah, it's crazy how something as trivial, I guess. And hair does tell a story. It does hold emotion and everything. But yeah.
Okay. So I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to let somebody else come on,
All
but
right, y'all.
you guys make sure that you also follow Chatting with Shantae. She's one of our brand ambassadors, and she'll be showing you some ways that she uses the products on her journey since she just did her second big chop.
Yes. Love
Okay.
y'all. Love you,
Bye.
Angel.
Love you
Bye,
back.
y'all.
Okay. So I do just want to talk about when she said about the men. So I do feel like I told you already. I feel like hair trauma is a thing. I do feel like we do have some type of attachment to our hair. How deep that is depends on the person, but maybe men don't express that if because they don't have a safe space to do it. That it's not acceptable because even as women, we're like pushed to the side like, girl, it's just hair, it'll grow back, get over it. Just imagine a man being not, I don't want to say like, crying or whatever. Just imagine him verbalizing that he's emotionally affected by the fact that he's balding or that his tape line is messed up or that, anything like that. And we would probably look at him like, why are you acting like that? It's just the hair and you're a man, like get over it. So just something to think about. Like, is that the case? Or we wear caps. Men can't cover it up. They can wear baseball caps and all those things. A lot of us Black women have that emotional attachment with our hair. And why is that? Or is it just Black women, or is it all cultures? Because I know that specifically, I'm not very familiar with the culture, but I know specifically like the Indian culture or Middle Eastern culture. They take very good care of their hair, like mask and treatments and things like that. So I wonder if this is also maybe like culturally that we don't give people the safe space to be attached to their hair, and we try to diminish their feelings and tell them it's just hair, it's going to grow back, when sometimes for people it's not just hair, it's a part of their identity and they've had emotional attachments to it. So I want to bring in Kinky Girl Talk. If you are still here, come on in and join in on the Cousins Conversations. Kinky Girl Talk is also a Donna's Recipe brand ambassador. So come on in, girl.
Do you hear me?
We hear you. We see, look at that hair.
I know, she's out.
She is out.
Okay, so I have actually a very...
Wait a minute. Tell the people your name and where you...
I'm sorry.
She ready.
Okay, so my name is Jessica. I am from Jacksonville, Florida. I've been natural. This year will be 10 years, and I've been an
ambassador
with Donna's Recipe for about 2 months, 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very new. And this is Charmaine. This is my hair.
Well, hello, Jessica and Charmaine. Can you let us know if you feel like there is hair trauma or your feelings around it? If you've experienced your own hair trauma, and if so, how that was received around the people around you? Did you feel supported while you were going through that process?
So I'm the opposite of what everybody has said so far.
Okay.
I personally not have experienced hair trauma.
Okay.
I am not emotionally attached to my hair. When I think it's because I've always had long hair. Growing up, I've always had long hair. And the first time I cut my hair was when I was 18. I was going off to college and I wanted to reinvent myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to be the skinny girl with long hair anymore, with glasses. I even got contact, well, later on, but I didn't want to be that girl anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the salon. I was like, cut it. And you sure? I'm like, yeah, cut it. I don't like, my hair is probably about the same length it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I put it all the way up to my ears.
Okay.
And I continuously got my hair cut while I was in college. I would let it grow out, cut it, let it grow out, cut it.
So do you feel like that experience is because it's what you wanted? Like,
yes.
But it could have been different. Like, say you wanted your hair to be long and then something happened and you had to cut your hair off to your ears or even shorter. You don't feel like you would have been affected by that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I cut off all my hair.
Yeah, I have too. I've had a short cut, but I've experienced hair trauma as well. Like, yeah. When I had my short hair, I love my short hair. I was in the barber, like, go lower. I was getting designs in the back. Like, I'm talking about, I loved my short hair, and I loved it as it was growing out. But when my hair was long and I wanted it long, and then something happened, or it was just, it affected the way that I felt how I presented myself.
Yeah, I can understand that. I think it is absolutely a thing. I just have had.
You haven't experienced
that. And I think I will, because I'm like, cut this hair. I don't care.
Know what? And I love that. I do love that for you, because it just, there's a level of, someone said she's very sure of herself. There is a level of just confidence and being sure of yourself to just be like, you know what, it's hair.
It really, I don't say that to everybody, that it's just hair, it'll grow back, because I understand there are underlying issues, but for me, it is just hair, it'll grow back. And if it doesn't, what's
right?
I'm still that girl with
you.
And it's short. Still that girl.
Okay. You know, I love that perspective. I absolutely love that, and I appreciate you coming on and sharing that with the people. So, if you guys want to follow Jessica, she's also a new brand ambassador. She is at Kinky Girl Talks.
Mhm.
Kinky Girl Talks, and you can follow her, and you can also come back Fridays at 5 for Cousins Conversations. So I'm gonna let Jessica go off. Thank you, Jessica. Bye. And we're gonna play a game. So if you guys want to play a game, let's do trivia. I feel like a trivia kind of day. So let's do some hair trivia. And if you would like to join, right next to the comment box, there should be, it looks like a little camcorder with a plus, and that is how you request to be on the live. And so I do have some requests. If you were requesting for the conversation and I bring you on, I'm sorry, but now you are going to be playing trivia. So I'm going to bring on Zabrianne. That's pretty if I said it right. Zabrianne. Going to bring you on. Hello. Did I say your name right?
Zabrianne.
Zabrianne. Okay, sorry. That's pretty as well.
Thank you.
So where are you calling from?
New Orleans.
Oh, Shantae is also, I don't know if it's New Orleans. I know she's in Louisiana. I don't want to say, but anyway. So do you want to were you coming on for the trivia or the Cousins Conversation?
Either or.
Okay.
I like the trivia though.
Yeah, so let's do some trivia. This is gonna be a little two-part question. So the question is, what is the LOC and what products do we offer for the LOC?
The LOC, would that be the, I don't know, is that the lock? Is it for locks?
It's not for locks. It's a technique.
That I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really? You haven't heard of LOC or LCO?
No.
Huh. Okay. How long have you been natural?
Since 2017, honestly. But I just recently did the big chop again in September.
Okay.
Just to start over, because I've dyed it too much. And once you dye it, your curl patterns just aren't the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Okay, so I'm gonna bring somebody else on.
Okay.
You stay on so that you can learn what the LOC, LCO is.
Just give me a hint. Just give me a hint.
I told you the hint. It's a technique. It's an acronym. It stands for something.
Something of curls?
No. No. Okay. Hit that little X up there. But don't leave, because we're going to get some education. But I appreciate you coming on. We're going to get somebody else to come on and answer the trivia question.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's see. I saw somebody said, I know, but I didn't. I don't know if you sent a request. I'm trying to, these comments, and it's just me, so I'm trying to catch them. So she's a VJ Innovates said, I know, but I don't see a request. Anybody else want to take a try at the trivia? Hi, Courtney. Lux, can I answer for her? You can come on. You can come on and answer, since I want to help her. Y'all tell her to answer in the comments. I have a question. What was the question? Oh, the trivia question, it was a two-parter. So let me see. Hold on. The Moody Girl 80. The Moody Girl 80. You can come on and answer the trivia question. Make sure. Well, I tried to accept it. Sometimes right at this 5:30 mark, Instagram is not kind to me during these lives. The Moody Girl 80. So I accepted it. Why are y'all telling in the comments? It's not trivia if everybody does the answers. Or are y'all trying to win in the comments? Is that what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Because we have to get Zabrion. I think I said it right. Zabrion. She needs to know. Okay, so the Moody Girl is unable to join. And I'm gonna, how do I get a hold of Tabitha for collaborations? We would suggest that you reach out to Tabitha directly if you would like to get a hold of her. So I'm gonna bring in VJ Innovates. Bring in VJ Innovates to answer the trivia question. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We out here.
Yes. So what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Venice. I'm originally from Georgia.
Okay, I'm also from Georgia,
Hey.
Augusta. So do you know the trivia?
I've heard some remixes. So I've heard it's like a liquid, a cream, an oil, but some people even remix it to like the leave-in and something else. So it's like a method to help you get your curl pattern.
Yes, it is a method to get your curl pattern. So that is correct. Do you know the products that Donna's Recipe offers for the LOC?
Liquid, maybe that's the leave-in.
Mm-hmm.
The oil, you have the strengthening oil that's in the little tube. And then if I had to think of the cream, the one in the jar, it's like literally a cream.
Yes, that is correct. That is, you got it right. So I'm gonna say though, you can use the strength hair oil, but we also have the extra creamy hair and scalp oil. That's right. That is also, and this is the sweet potato pie. So I got hair in here. Hold on. I do not like hair in my products. It just does something to me. Mm-hmm. But so it looks like this.
Yes.
So yeah.
I'm glad you said that because I actually bought it, but I'm so addicted to the strengthening oil that I haven't used that one yet.
Have you opened it and smelled it?
I have not, but you know what I'm gonna do it now. Now we on this phone.
You should do it right now so everybody can see because this stuff smells so good. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
I remember Tabitha Brown was talking about the thing. I have that and the vitamins and a whole bunch of other stuff. So what's that one called again?
No products.
We don't at all. What's the name of it?
That was the extra creamy hair and scalp oil.
Got it.
Yes.
It's in my stash.
So you have to smell it. Smell it so that people can see your genuine reaction. Okay.
I'm trying to multitask.
Look, I'm so confident that you're gonna like it. I'm telling you to do it live. What if you like?
Let's see. Okay, I'm taking a little lid off.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yes. It smells so good.
Okay. So literally those 3 products.
Yeah, the leave-in, the extra creamy hair and scalp oil. And if you want to use the strength hair oil, that you can, but this was designed, they were all in the LOC system or LCO, depending on your porosity or your preference. Yes. So for low, awesome, you got it right.
For low porosity, what should I do? Because I remember when Tabitha Brown said they had the promotion at Ulta. So I wanted to make sure I supported the sales or whatnot. So I stocked up, but I haven't used it yet. So if I have low porosity, what sequence do you recommend?
So I don't want to get them mixed up. So I'll make sure that I send it to you because I don't want to get them mixed up. But if it's depending on low porosity or high porosity, you just switch the last 2. So instead of doing LOC, you would do LCO. So
Got it.
That would just be the only difference. But I'll send it to you in a direct message so I make sure I don't want to stumble over my words because I have to go back and look at it. But you won. So send us a direct message within the hour with your name and mailing address so that we can send you some Donna's Recipe products for winning the trivia.
Very good.
Very good. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all that you all are doing at Donna's Recipe, loving the products, and look forward to sharing the word.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye y'all.
Okay, so let me see what my I'm gonna stay on the topic of us being attached to hair and having like hair trauma. Do you feel like, and this next question may be more for the African American community, because I don't know that this is, well, I don't know. Let me not limit it. So, do you feel as though parents are too emotionally attached to their children's hair and allowing or not allowing children to do certain things with their hair because of the parents' attachment to it? So, say for an example, it's a boy and he's tired of getting his hair done and he wants to get his hair cut. And it's long and he doesn't want to have his hair anymore, but the mom or the dad is like, no, I don't want to do it. Or maybe it's even dyeing their hair and you just can't see your baby boy or baby girl with pink or purple hair, but isn't that the best time to do it, when you don't when you're young and you don't have all these responsibilities and things to uphold? So, do you feel as though parents have too much of an emotional attachment to their children's hair? And if so, just why or why not? So if you want to come in and join the conversation, send a request. And I do still have some, almost came out of the live. I do still have some requests, so I don't mind bringing you guys on, but I don't want to bring you on if that's not the question that you want to answer. But I'm going to bring on, I can't pronounce this, Sprinter. I'm going to bring on Sprinter. Our parents, or do parents have too much of an emotional attachment to their children's hair? That is the question. I was brokenhearted when my grandson cut his locks. See, that's it. That's an example. Like, you really have an attachment to his hair, or maybe what he looked like, or does he look like older, like a big boy when he cut his locks off? And maybe that's really where that attachment came from. She says, not me. My girls can explore as much as they like. And that's how I feel. I let my kids, despite what anybody thought, if my girls wanted blue hair, purple hair, green hair, whatever, I felt like elementary, middle school, that's the perfect time to do it, because you're not out here going out for job interviews or having people judge you when it matters based off of your hair. Let's see. I don't want to miss any comments. Yes, I allowed my son space to be artistic, but when it didn't work, he doesn't fight me to keep his hair cut clean and low. Exactly. Yes, my hair was long and thick as a child, but my mother refused to cut it. Did you want it cut? Was your hair long and you wanted to cut and she would not allow you to cut it? So you guys can come on and let me know. Our kids are getting expelled for those type of hair changes, though. If that is your experience, I think that's very unfortunate. I feel like children should be able to express their hair. My children didn't go to schools with very strict dress codes when it came to hair. They didn't have strict dress codes, period, but they were allowed to express themselves through their hair, and it was never an issue. Including my children are African American. They're not biracial or anything, so they were many times the only kids at the school with those certain type of hairstyles and colors, and it was welcomed, and people liked the children and the teachers. So I think that's very unfortunate and something that those adults need to look at themselves. So I'm gonna bring on Christina Simmons. Let's see another. Let me bring on Christina Simmons. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. So I'm just
having
gonna guess that your name is Christina.
It is.
Hi, Christina. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Georgia, originally from Chicago, living in Georgia. It's been a few years now, so about 25 years.
Another Georgia in the house.
Yeah.
So are you answering the question about children being or parents being attached to their children's hair?
Well, I wanted trivia.
Oh, you wanted
Yeah. But I do get it. I've got 4 girls and they wanted to experiment, and I tried the relaxer thing on them, everything when they were younger. I used to braid and they all want relaxers. They want straight hair when they're younger. So I did that and I caused a lot of damage.
Were you relaxing it
uh,
at home?
yes.
Okay.
I'm not a professional.
Okay.
So yeah. But so they may have experienced trauma in that way, going back to the other topic. But I try to let them for the most part, be expressive in what they wanted to do. They've had from long, short, braided. Uh, my grandson's watching TV if it's loud, but long, short, braided, all just everything. But for the most part, I tried to keep it natural for as long as I could. Four girls braiding, carpal tunnel, all of that.
Yeah,
So
that was a lot.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
raining here and I'm having a very bad hair day, but
you look fine. You look beautiful. Don't worry about it. You in the privacy of your own home. Be comfortable.
yeah, exactly. Thank you.
So we appreciate you coming on. I'm sorry you couldn't do trivia, but we do Cousins Conversations Fridays at 5 Eastern time. So make sure you come back.
I'm here. Yeah, when I can be. Thank
Okay.
you. I appreciate y'all. You do a
You're
great
welcome.
job.
And send us a direct message with your name and mailing address so we can send you some products for coming on to the live today.
Yes, I need them.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye. Okay.
Oh,
So is there...
how do I disconnect?
There should be an X at the top right-hand corner. But if not, you can just leave the live completely and come back on. That's fine as well. Okay, so let's do one more trivia before we end Cousins Conversations. Unless somebody wants to come on, anyone else wants to tell me in the comments if you wanted to answer. My mom ruined my hair with the hot comb. Then I further ruined it with the perms. I've been natural for 20 years now. There are a lot of people with that same story because we were just doing what everybody else was doing, right? That's what we thought had to be done. You get the hot comb and you get your hair pressed, and then you do not do anything that is going to wet your hair for the foreseeable future. That is sweating, that is swimming. You're gonna double when you get in the bath, you're gonna double up your shower cap. So I think that was a lot of people's experience. And then on to getting the relaxers, it was what everybody was doing. I would like to come on the live. Okay, did you send the request? Tam Cole. Yes, let's see. I'm going to accept Tam in. Are your products good for toddlers? The products are good for children and toddlers. We do recommend doing a patch test, especially if allergies or any sensitivities are a concern. But the products are made with clean ingredients, so there's no harsh chemicals. So yes, you can use them on your toddlers, and we have several customers who love the products for their kids. So hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Hi, my name is Tammy Cole, and I'm calling from Dallas, Texas. And I got a chance to see Tabitha last month at the theater here when she was on tour, on her book tour.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. So you have some Donna's Recipe products?
I do have. I bought them at the Ultra store here in Arlington, Texas.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I use them.
So
I'm braided up right now, but I'm natural, and I do use her products when I'm not braided. How kinky twist right now.
You can still use them while you're braided.
I use it.
You can do the straight hair oil, and if you want to refreshen the hair within the braids because you don't want that dry and brittle, you can dilute the leave-in conditioner in a little water and then spray and work that in so that your hair in the braids is not dry.
Thank you for that tip, because I will make sure to take that on vacation with me too. Thank you. But I do use some of the cream on my scalp though.
Yes, that's awesome. So, are you coming on to answer the question, or did you want to come on to do trivia?
Well, I'm coming on to answer the question, and I wanted to answer it because for my son, he's 35 now, and my daughter, who's 29, but my daughter had long hair down her back growing up, and she was so attached to her hair. Never had any chemicals on her hair at all. But when she graduated college, that's when she started to do the dyes and cut but she felt like she needed to cut her hair to like start over emotionally.
Oh,
Her
okay.
dad passed away, and it was just a lot of things going on, finishing up college and then with him passing. So she really does stay in tune to her emotions, and she felt like that really helped her out too. Now, on my son's behalf, he started balding. He's 35 now, so I'm going to say around 25, and it runs in his dad's
Oh,
lineage. So if you line up the granddaddy, the daddy, the great granddaddy, the daddy, and my son, you see it. It's just consistent. And for a long time, he would wear baseball caps, and I kept asking him, "Babe, why are you doing that?" And he's so handsome. And I don't think that he could see himself being in his 20s bald. And
right.
so the men, doing the bald thing now it's really popular. But at that time, he was looking at the older
Right.
men being bald and him being
Not
20s and
really
he wouldn't do
a lot of bald 20-year-olds.
it at that
Right.
time. Right. So I don't know what had happened, but one day he came over to the house to visit here and he had cut all his hair off. And I didn't even recognize him, but he was already handsome. He is extremely handsome. So I think when the young ladies started giving him the
Right.
compliments, it probably, boosted his self-esteem, because I'm pretty sure his self-esteem and the ego
Right.
thing was the reason why he wouldn't let it go. So, but
Okay.
now he embraces it, I encouraged him even during that time, because I know that it's what you say
Mm.
and how you say that can affect anybody. For myself, it wouldn't have bothered me. And I've cut my hair, I've permed it, I've colored it, I cut my hair, I've permed it, I've colored it. So now I've been natural probably about 15 years
Okay.
now. And so I love it. And I'm grateful that my daughter and my son, they're very confident in however they decide to, wear their hair now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. We appreciate you coming on
You're
to share
welcome.
that
Thank you
experience.
for the invite.
Of course. So make sure you send us a direct message with your name and your mailing address so that we can send you a prize for coming on to Cousins Conversations. And we do these Fridays at 5. So you're always welcome to come back.
And I am a first timer, and I will be back. Thank
Oh,
you.
well, welcome for first timer. Bye.
Have a
Have a
great
good
weekend.
weekend.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
That's awesome. Got some first timers. We got some regulars. So I'm gonna do trivia before we get out of here. So if somebody wants to come on to do our last trivia, would love to have you on. Just send a request or tell me in the comments, pick me. I want to come on, something of that nature. I'm trying to, these comments are, I know it's not like thousands of y'all on here, but y'all, these comments just be going. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Okay. I'm not going to fool with Instagram. So I'm going to do trivia in the comments. I'm going to do trivia in the comments because it's not allowing me to accept people. So the first one that I see, so I'm going to do my best to look, but the first one that I see with the answer, I'm going to do my best to make sure it is the first one, will win the trivia. So if you do win, make sure that you send us your name and mailing address within the hour so that we can send you your prize. So, trivia. I was not prepared. Give me a second for my next question. I don't know. I'm going to do something easy. Well, it's easy to me, but how many products does Donna Recipe offer? This does not include bundles or pairs, just individual products. How many individual products does Donna's Recipe offer? So, good luck, cousins. You see, you got the. I don't see the answer yet. So I think you guys are missing 10 I would like you to write out the 10. What are you counting? 1, 2, 3. I'm counting, checking myself. I see it. I see the answer. So R Walker financial educator. So we have our OG products: the strength hair oil, the vegan biotin gummies. Did I do it right? I hope I did it right. Strength hair oil, vegan biotin gummies, and then we have the extra creamy moisturizing shampoo, the extra creamy moisturizing conditioner. We have the extra creamy leave-in conditioner. We have the extra creamy hair cream, the extra creamy hair and scalp oil, and we offer a hydration mist spray bottle. So that is the 8 products. So congratulations. And I gotta go back and find. So I said the name. Yeah. Okay. So it was rwalker.financial educator. So make sure that you send us your information so that we can get you your prize for winning. So all of you that said 7, yes, we offer 7 actual hair care products, but we also offer the accessory of the hydration mist spray bottle. The strength hair oil in the gummies are also our OG products. And then you can get some of those in bundles. Like we have the full collection bundle, the full sweet potato pie bundle. We have the strength hair oil and the gummies, the LOC system. So yes, we have a lot of close ones. Yes. So that is it for Cousins Conversations this Friday. Again, we do these Fridays at 5. Normally, I have my co-host Tahir, but he's not feeling well today. So let's just send out some positive vibes and some prayers for Tahir that he is feeling better. I appreciate you guys coming on. If this is your first time, welcome. Don't let it be your last. And for our regulars, we appreciate you coming back. We appreciate you joining the conversation, for all the comments and requests. And that is it for this Cousins Conversations. So bye. See you guys next week.